So coming down onto the yoga mat and bring the body into Shavasana. Let there be a softening down. Let there be a releasing down. A few moments connecting in with what's here this morning for you. So starting at the feet, heels hip distance or a little bit wider. Can the feet drop away and surrender? And from the backs of the heels, breathe in and slide awareness up backs of legs to buttocks. Breathe out, softening. What do we notice through the backs of the legs? Can the calf muscles spread down? Backs of knees lengthening, opening. Reconnection, backs of thighs or buttocks, where is it for you? Notice between right and left legs, balanced or different. And then across the back of hips and pelvis, balanced or different. Come up through the curvature of the lower back. Feel its natural lift away from the mat. Reconnection through middle back, upper back, the shoulder blades. Come down the backs of arms to backs of hands. Palms turn up, awareness to the palms of the hands. And then just noticing where fingers and thumbs naturally curl into. Being aware of that softness, that curling in. Stay in the hands for a moment. Notice how gentle, how soft the natural curl is. And sliding up the inside edge of arms all the way to underarms. Exhale, softening. From underarms, come up the back of the neck, elongate, tuck the chin down. And let the weight of the head release down, surrendering. Scan through your body one more time. And just noticing from heels up to the head. Making any changes that you feel you need to, balancing. When you're ready, awareness back down to the rise and fall of the abdominal region. And inhaling, feel the abdominal wall rising. Exhales the softening down. Inhale, abdominal wall rises. Exhales the releasing down. Your timing. Really tuning into this present moment. What keeping us present is the breath. When you feel ready, could the breath start to elongate, gradually lengthening and deepening. And we feel the movement from the belly to the ribs to the upper chest. Breathing out, the belly drops, ribs and upper chest surrendering down. We let the breath grow within us, slow and steady. And as you do, start to point the toes with inhalation. And flex the feet with exhalation. In time with the breaths, inhales pointing. Exhales flexing. The next time you breathe in, point the toes, drop those big toes into touch. And then breathe out, feet roll out. Breathe in, toes roll in, connect together. Breathe out, feet roll out. Full circles. Can we stay present in the rotation of the ankles, in time with the breaths? Where yoga's about union, the connection, right here, right now. Can we have this presence of being on the mat, in our bodies, just rotating those feet, right here, right now. The next time they connect together, keep them together. Deeper breath up through the body. Hold it in for as long as you can. Keep sipping in if there's more space, expand and open. When you're ready to sigh the breath out, let the breath sigh out, the feet release out, surrender completely. And then breathe in, toes roll in the opposite direction. Breathe out, feet roll out. Twice more in this opposite direction. Last rotation, do a full lap around. Then bring the toes all the way back into reconnect. And again, once they eventually reconnect, slow, steady breaths. Or sip those breaths in, I should say, right up into the chest. Scoop the belly out. We want to expand the chest. Hold in for as long as you can. And when you're ready to release, the breath sighs out, the feet drop out, surrender completely. And then press the heels out, stretch long. Breathe in, right leg comes in, reaching for it. Breathing out, we roll forehead up towards that knee. Inhale, lower the head onto the mat. And then exhale, arms and leg releasing out. Inhale, left leg comes in, reach for it. Exhale, roll forehead towards the knee. Inhale, lower the head onto the mat. And exhale, arms and leg releasing out. Again, inhale, right leg in, reach for it. Exhale, roll forehead to leg, use your core body. Inhale, lower the head down. Then use the arms, bring the knee in, squeeze it in. And exhale, release it off. Inhale, left knee in, reach for it. Roll up, use the core body. Inhale, lower down, use the core body. Then use the arms, bring the knee to chest, squeeze it in. And exhale, release. Again, right leg comes in, reaching for it. Use the core body, rolling up, pause. Let go of the leg, kick the leg up to the ceiling, flex that foot, stretch it long. Keep trying to lift the body off the mat. Then reach for the back of the thigh, move the leg a little bit further away. Use the arms, pull you up higher to it. And then can you stay at the extra height, let go, 3 more breaths. Lower the head, the arms, the leg, let the body rest down. And then push the heels out, stretch long. Inhale, left leg in, reach for it. Use the core to roll up, exhale. Let go, stay here. Kick the leg up, couple more breaths. Then grab the leg, move it away, put yourself up higher to it. Find that extra bit of height. Let go, and can you stay there without dropping? You've got 3 more breaths. And then lower the head, the arms, the leg, and let the whole body surrender down. Give yourself a moment surrendering to the mat. Let the head rock side to side, mobilize the neck. If one side of the neck is particularly tight, hold into it. Or gently keep moving, mobilizing. And then when you're ready, come back to the stillness. Just shift both legs across to the right side of the mat as far as you can. Keep them long and straight. Reach the arms back, reach for the elbows. Lift the upper body across to the right. You're creating this banana-like shape. Now breathe along that left side body. Keep the thigh down, the hip and buttock, the waist, the ribs, the chest, the shoulder, the arms back as much as you can. Feeling that left side body lengthen. And exhale fully, come back to being centered on an inhale. Second side, legs across to the left, upper body across to the left. Now feel the right side of your body lengthening. Try and keep the back of this right thigh, buttock and hip down. The waist, the ribs, the shoulder, the chest, the arms back as much as you can. And breathe along this right side body, lengthening, opening. Exhale fully, then legs back to center, the upper body. Once you're centered, arms stretch out long behind you, reach them. Deep breath in from fingers to toes, hands, feet, arms, legs, the spine. Stretch, holding for as long as you can. And soften, let the arms sweep down beside you. Let go and feel your body surrendered onto the yoga mat. Softening and releasing down. And then press out through the heels, stretch up through the back of the legs. We bend the legs up, roll to our right side, come up on the hands and knees into your 4-point position. Keep the shoulders stacked above the wrists, hips above the knees. Dip the spine on inhale, look forward, look up. Roll the spine on exhale, look into your navel. So moving with those breaths, again, that presence of being right here, right now. Mobilizing the spine from one direction to the other. Inhale, the dipping, looking up. Exhales, the rolling, looking in. Can the breath stay that little bit elongated? Movement slower. Can we feel along those areas of the spine that might feel stiff or might be excessively mobile? Don't collapse the back. If you know you're really mobile, don't just drop. Try and mobilize this thoracic region, which is usually the area that's stiff. So mindful movement. The next time you're looking at your navel, stay there. Once you're there, shoulders broad across the upper back, chin in deeper. Have a sense of knees trying to drag forward as the hands push down through the mat. Breathe across your upper back, open it up. Then let the chin rock from shoulder to shoulder, mobilize. Let the hips, the ribs rock side to side, mobilize. Circle around, figure 8, side to side, wherever you feel you'd like to mobilize or how you'd like to. If you find a tight spot, then hold into it. Just mobilizing, moving, trying to get some openness. How is that for you this morning? And then when you're ready, come and taking the buttocks all the way back to the heels. Take a moment surrendering, let elbows drop, forehead drop, tuck the chin in. Arms can come back beside the feet, palms up. Stack the hands if the forehead doesn't reach the mat. Surrender inward. Press down through the shins, exhale, firm the lower belly. Roll your back up, vertebra by vertebra. Chin tucked all the way, the head will come up last. And once it does, continue your flow. Let those arms float up, look up if it's easy on the neck. Hands forward onto the mat, shoulder distance, slide them long. Glide the chest along the mat, push down to arch up, bring the chest through, open up as much as you can. Lower the chest down, both legs off the mat lifted. Hands dragging back, shoulders seal back, chest projects long. Legs straight, engage them as actively as you can. Lower them down on the inhale, one more breath, all the way up through collarbones. And downward facing dog, take the buttocks up and stretch back. Unlock knees, unlock elbows. Walk it out on the spot if you need to, wish to. Swing the hips side to side, mobilize, or be completely still. However that feels for you this morning, mobilizing, opening, or stillness and opening. And some slow, steady breaths in and out. Is there length? Is there opening? Are there tight spots, weaker spots? What do you feel? Breathing into these sensations. Next inhale, we're taking the right leg straight up. Flex the foot, keep the hips balanced. Bring the knee to nose, roll shoulders above wrist, strengthen. Take the leg back up, three-legged dog, sweep the leg up, look up under the right underarm. Step the foot up through the hands. Once you do, take your right arm up to twist, open up. Circle it around in front of you, down to the mat, and you're back to your down dog. Buttocks go high. Left leg up in the air, straight up, keep the hips balanced. Knee to nose, shoulders above wrist, round the upper back, it's strong. Take the leg up, roll the hip up, ribs up, twist up, look up. Step the foot up through the hands, left arm goes wide and up, twist. Circle the arm in front of you, around and down, step back to your down dog. Right leg up again, roll hip up, ribs up, twist up, look up under that right underarm. Step the foot inside of your right hand, and again, right arm goes up, twist. Circle it around and down, and you're back to your down dog. Left leg up, roll hip up, ribs up, twist up, open up. Step the foot up inside of that left hand, left arm goes up for your twist. Circle it in front, around and down, you're back to your down dog, buttocks go up. Right leg up, keep the hips balanced. Knee to nose, shoulders above wrist, round the upper back. Leg goes up again, twist up, open up on that right side. Step the foot up through the hands again, right arm goes up, twist. Circle it around and down, and you're back to your down dog, buttocks go up. Left leg up, straight up, hips are squared. Knee to nose, shoulders above wrist, round that upper back. Take the leg up, three-legged dog, twist that left side up, open up. Step the foot up through the hands, left arm goes up, circle, around and down, and step back to your down dog. Take a few moments in this down dog again, slowing the breath, finding length, finding balance. What's here for you this morning? Feeling the body awakening, lengthening. Slow breaths in, slow breaths out. Couple more. Last exhale fully, come down onto your knees, dip the spine gently, looking up. Tuck the tailbone, roll the spine, look into the navel, round the upper back. Bring it back to its neutral position, and once you do, right arm up, twist up, open up, look to it. Feet are down between left hand knee, thread through. Twice more, inhale, right arm up. Twist up, open up. Exhale, slide it through, stretch along. One more, take the arm up, pause. Push down into all the foundations as you try and rotate chest up. Sweep through, exhale, slide through long. Walk the left arm out in front of you long and then push back from it. Right arm, feel you're trying to drag it out. Trying to rotate and look up under this left underarm. Keep pressing away from the left arm. Keep the front ribs lifted in and up. And then inhale, take the left arm up. Turn the palm back so it's internal shoulder rotation. Reach around for the right thigh. Press back of hand against the back body or bind that right thigh where you can. You can put the right hand on this left shoulder. Press it up and back, opening up into the twist more if you wish to. Or keep the back of this right hand on the mat. Now if you want to work with it a bit deeper, take the left leg out straight behind you. And then maybe that left leg will lift up off the mat, more of a balance playing on the edge of it as well. Breathe into it. Bring the knee back down, rotate the chest higher if you could, shoulder up and back a little more. Take this left arm and feed it back over long in front of you. Push back from it, stretch. And then exhale, the left arm slides in, the right arm drags out, shoulders stack above wrists. Dip the spine gently, looking up. Tuck your tailbone, roll your spine, look into your navel. Pause here for a moment. Then inhale, neutral spine. Once you're neutral, left arm up, open up, look up to it. Feed it through between right hand, knees, slide it long. 2 to go. Inhale, take the left arm up, look to it, rotate up. Exhale, feed it through, slide it through long. 1 more. Inhale, arm up, pause. Push into the other 3 foundations as you rotate up, stretch, and then feed it through. Exhale, slide long. Walk the right arm out in front of you long or wider if you need. Push back from this right arm. Left arm, essentially trying to drag it back out. Trying to look up under this right underarm. Keep breathing. Keep the front lower ribs held in, not dropping, not collapsing in the back bend. And then stay here, or you're welcome to take right arm up, turn the palm back, internal shoulder rotation, and reach around for your left thigh. Or just place back of hand against the back of the body somewhere. You can use this left hand, press the right shoulder up and back, open up, or keep the back of this left hand on the mat. If you want to play with the balance, could you lift the right leg out long behind you? Could you lift the leg up off the mat? Noticing if you feel balanced to do so. Few people rolling out. And then just come back into it, put the knee down and see if you can rotate up a little bit more. Encourage the twist. And then feeding this right arm back over long. Press away from it. Stretch back, elongate. Left arm's trying to drag out, right arm you're pushing back from it. And then exhale fully, drag the right arm in, left arm out. Keep the knees together and take the buttocks back to the heels in child pose. Balancing the hips all the way back to the heels. Keep it active for a moment if you wish to, or just surrender completely. Palms turn up. Shoulders slump around the legs, broadening the back. Chin in, back of neck long. Keep breathing. Press down through the shins, firm the belly, and roll the back up, vertebra by vertebra. Chin tucked all the way, the head will come up last. As soon as you're there, arms sweep up, look up, reach up. Hands forward onto the mat, shoulder distance, sliding long. Glide through, cobra, up dog, push down the arch up, lift through. And downward facing dog, take the buttocks up. Right leg up as soon as you're ready, stretch it. Step the foot up through the hands, back knee down and point. Arms come up, reaching up, and hands onto the hips, exhale, balance off. Push back from right foot, left thigh dragging through. As soon as you've got the hips balanced, left arm comes up, lean across to your right. Press this right thigh hip down as you lean, stretching that left side body. A little bit of a tuck of tailbone, front ribs in, make sure you're not dropping in your back. Feel the length, enjoy the sense of stretching, opening. And then bring this left arm to anchor outside edge of the right leg as best possible. Stack hands in prayer position, look around behind you. Push away from this front right foot, keep breathing into the lunge. And then tuck the back toes, lift off the back knee, bring the hands to heart center, straight up to the ceiling, stretch up. Wide arms and down, step forward, front of mat. Feet hip distance, parallel. Hold on to the elbows and hang down, forward bend. Legs bent, ribs on thighs, as close as you can be. A few moments surrendering in the forward fold. And feel the backs of the legs lengthening, back body lengthening. Feet, are they weighted evenly? And then you can bend and straighten the legs, mobilize, swing around. Where's that for you this morning, opening up? And then bring it back to be centered on those legs when you're ready. Toes to heels balance. Through the legs, hips to shoulders, elbows pulling long, head heavy. Arms drop, sweep them up to the ceiling, clasp the hands, turn the palms up, arch up. Breathe into the front body. Bring it back to neutral spine. Once you're neutral, twist and look around to the right. And then bring the right hip back to square as you rotate the upper body. Notice the difference. Keep the pelvis balanced as you rotate the upper body. Back to center, inhale all the way around to the left. Feel the whole body rotate. Then bring that left hip forward, square it off as you rotate the upper body. Come back to center, arch up, stretch up. Wide arms down to the mat, backs of hands beside the feet, head heavy, arms and shoulders. Nodding the head yes. Just notice the feeling on the neck. Let the head surrender, and then nose side to side, gently mobilize. Let the head come back through center, let it surrender completely. And feeling through the whole body, balanced or different as you surrender forward. Where's lengthening, where's opening? Where's tightnesses, where's grabbing and holding? Inhale, lift the head and chest, extend the sternum. Hands flat, step or jump out to your plank and hold it. Press through hands, press through feet. Active legs, active arms, shoulders above the wrists. So shoulders, wrists, elbows stacked. Round the upper back slightly, tuck the chin in and look towards your toes. Feel the tailbone tuck under slightly. Put the knees down and then dip the chest to the mat as close as you can. Chest and chin to mat if possible, 8-point namaskar. Push through the foundations and glide through Cobra Up Dog. Careful around your shoulders. Down Dog, take the buttocks up and stretch back long. Unlock knees, unlock elbows. Slow the breath. Enjoy the feeling of stretching and lengthening through your whole body. Hands, are they balanced? Fingertips, middle knuckle, palms of hands, are they pressing? Thumb side of the hand to little finger side, are they balanced? Up through the arms, is there length, is there stability to shoulders? From shoulders up the back to the buttocks, is there length? Down the back of the legs, exhaling, press the heels down. Press the feet down, are the legs working, are they active? Slower, deeper breaths if possible, lengthening. Subtle changes, adjusting through your posture where you need to. Then inhale, left leg straight up, stretch it. Knee to nose, shoulders above wrist, round the upper back. And then just step that left foot down, right knee down. Inhale, take the arms up, reach up. Hands on the hips, exhale, balance up. Once you're balanced, right arm goes up and lean across. Front ribs in, make sure you're not dropping in your back. Left hand on this left thigh, hip, press it down. Feel the right side body lengthening. So right thigh pulling through, push away from this left foot. Keep breathing. And exhale, this right arm, bring it outside edge of the left leg, anchor it over the edge. Hands at heart center, lift the chest over the thigh as much as you can. Rotate, looking back, finding that twisted low lunge. Right thigh dragging forward. Left foot push down through it. Chest opening up, looking up and back. Creating that length along the spine as we rotate. And then could you tuck the back toes, lift off the back knee, and as you do, come back to center, high lunge. Take the arms up to the ceiling, reach up and stretch. Wide arms and down, step forward, front of mat, feet hip distance. Hold the elbows, change the grip to the unnatural side. Surrender into your forward fold. Trying to pull the elbows longer. Head, let it surrender in. And then straightening and bending the legs, swing the hips side to side. Mobilize the body around the legs, or be still if you prefer. And then let the arms release around to the right side, hands on the floor, and bring them around to your right as far as you can. Just stretching around, walk them as far back around to this right side as possible. Come back to center, walk the hands around to your left side, rotating around those legs as far as possible. Come back to the right, walk the hands around as far as you're comfortable to do. Breathe into it. Around to the left as far as you're comfortable to do. Again, breathing into the feeling, enjoy the feeling of stretching, of rotating. Come back to center, backs of hands to the mat, palms turn up. Push into the feet, wide arms come up to stand. Hands shoulder distance, palms turn inward and sit into your legs, Udkitasana. Sit back into that chair, push the tailbone long. Feet balanced, arms long beside the ears, keep breathing. Could you shift the weight slightly, bring both heels up off the mat and sit any deeper into it. Find your balance point with it if you can, if those heels as high as possible. And then start to bring the hands to the mat, the buttocks to the air, and then drop the heels down, surrender onto those legs. Lift the heart, extend the sternum. Hands flat, step or jump out to plank. As soon as you're there, we're side planking, right hand under the face or right forearm if wrist is sore. Step right foot to left and open up the left side body as high as you can. You can bend the top leg up, make sure those hips are pressing up. Bind that left foot if you wish to. Could you lift up, open up? And then whichever plank you've taken, can you put this left foot behind the right leg, left leg bent, right leg straight, and just open this left side body up, stretch it up and back as far as you can. Breathe into it. And then just swivel it all the way back around to our plank. Second side, left hand for forearm across. Left foot meets right if you can do a full side plank or keep them adjacent. Leg variations, you might want to bend the top leg up. Lift the leg up straight, bind the foot if you can, lift it. Open it where you can. Then can we place this right leg bent behind the straight left leg. Plant the foot down, arch the chest up and open. Right arm stretch it back. Open up as much as you're comfortable to do. Keep breathing. Exhale, swivel it all the way back around to our plank. Adjust it. Hold into the plank for a few breaths. Now can we slide without rocking and rolling too much? Slide that right forearm down. Slide the left forearm down and be in your forearm plank. A little bit of work through this upper body strengthening. Press away from the foundations, keep it active. If you're dropping in the hips or lower back, please put the knees down, protect your back. Try not to hang your head. Front hip bones come towards the middle navel. Pull the sternum long, pull your spine long. Legs active, arms active. Is that core body working? Then lower the pelvis and legs down and you're into your Sphinx. Elbows under shoulders or a little in front. Have a sense of these forearms pulling back, chest projecting long. Make sure you're not feeling any aggravation in your back. If so, make adjustments. Working with the unnatural hand for you. Slide that hand in first to Cobra, then the other hand to Cobra. Up dog if you've got more energy, more opening. And down dog, take the buttocks up, stretch back long. Breathe into this posture, steady the breath. Lengthening, deepening. Rock the hips side to side if you wish to. Walk it out. Mobilize neck, shoulders if they're tight. Stay in the stillness, however it feels for you. Inhale, right leg coming up. Roll hip up, ribs up, twist up. Step the foot up inside edge of that right hand. Wide arms, high lunge up to the ceiling. Bring your hands to heart center. Without sliding the hands from heart center, rotate your body to the right. Bring the left elbow outside edge of that knee as deep as you can get. Keep the hands at heart center. So you've really got to rotate your chest here. Don't let the hands slide. Make sure you're bringing your chest around. So then lift the chest up and over that thigh. Keep hands at heart, feeling where's the rotation working for you. Bring it all the way back up to center. Take the arms up to the ceiling. Circle around and down to the mat. Step forward, front of mat. Extend the sternum, lengthen. Fold the body to your legs. Exhale. Wide arms up to the ceiling. Hands shoulder distance. Sit into Udkitasana. Bring the hands back to prayer position. Twist left elbow outside edge of right knee again. Don't let the hips swing away. Keep them balanced. Keep breathing. So we're twisted to our right, left elbow outside edge of right knee, and rotating up. Keep breathing. Sit the buttocks down deeper and back if you can. Feel where it works for you. Now shift the weight to the right foot. Lift your left heel, and this left foot's lifting out back into that twisted lunge. Step it back to your twisted high lunge. Rotate face and chest up, look up. Okay, take those arms up to the ceiling, high lunge. Wide arms and down, right leg goes up in the air behind you, three-legged dog. Lift it out, stretch it back. So if you're not feeling so strong, transition to plank, put the left knee down. If you're easier in it, dive the chest down through the hands, the right leg comes down as you arch up. And down dog, take the buttocks up, stretch back long. Slow breath in, slow breath out. Two more. Left leg's going up, roll hip up, ribs up, twist up, stretch. Then step the foot up inside edge of left hand, high lunge. Arms come up, reach up. Touch them together, bring them to heart center. Right elbow goes outside edge of that left leg. So twist to your left first. Keep your hands at heart center. Try and get your rotation of your chest. Then bring right elbow outside or top edge of that left leg. Keep the hands at heart center and really try and work that rotation of your chest, your thoracic. Keep lifting the chest up and over that leg, rotating. Noticing is one side easier than the other for you. Keep breathing into these feelings. Then bring it all the way back to center. Take the arms up, reach up. Wide arms and down, step it forward, front of mat. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, fold your body to your legs. Wide arms, come up to stand, reach for the ceiling. Sit into Udkitasana, sit back into the buttocks. Hands to heart center as soon as you're there. Don't let the hips swivel. Bring right elbow outside edge of left thigh and rotate. Sit back in those buttocks, bring them low, bring them long. Rotate your whole body. Try not to let this right hip swing out to the right. Especially as our feet are hip distance, it's easy to swivel. Work the chest, work the rotation. Now you're shifting the weight to the left foot, lift the right heel up, and then step it back to your twisted high lunge. Noticing how it feels, can you feel a little more rotation, pressing through those foundations. Bring it back to center, take the arms up, stretch up, widen down, and left foot stepping back into three-legged down dog, left leg lifted up, stretch it back. So your choice again, dive through or to plank or knee down, lower the chest, glide it through cobra up dog, and down dog, take the buttocks up, stretch back long. Unlock those knees, unlock those elbows. Some slow, steady breaths in and out. then exhale fully. One leg goes up. It doesn't matter which one. Step it up through your hands. Turn to the long edge of your mat. Hold your elbows. Surrender into your forward fold. The body drop through. If the head reaches the mat, then bring the feet closer. Try to let gravity pull us down low. Breathe into these feelings, just surrendering in. Now the feet balanced, inner outer edges. Let the hips rock side to side, mobilize. If there's any tightness or pulling, hold into that one side if you wish to, or just keep it moving. Bring it back to center. Let the arms drop. Wide arms, sweep up, bring it up, reach to the ceiling. Hands down, shoulder height, Trikonasana. Right foot turn it out, one leg length distance apart. Inhale. Reach long to your right leg, ankle, foot, big toe line. Find your length. Looking up, forward or down, your choice with your neck. Protect where you need. Keep breathing. Top arm long beside the ears, stretch it, and then sweep it down. Come up on your inhale, turn it second side, feet to the left, stretch long, reach down. Find the big toe, reach for the leg, ankle, foot, wherever you get. Find your length. Conscious breaths into these feelings. And top arm long, stretch it beside the ear. Sweep it down, push to come up. Turn all the way back to the right foot, your twisted Trikonasana. Left arm in front, left foot wider. Reach long, reach that left side down, right side up. Twist up, open up. Find your length. Push away from your front right foot. Spine lengthening, twisting, rotating. Take 3 more breaths. Look down, bring it up, inhale, turn to the back end of your mat. Moving that right arm out in front of you, right foot wider. Exhale, reach long, reach down. Left side opens up for the twist. Create length, tailbone to crown of head, extend and lengthen your spine. Rotate. Steady from the foundations. 3 more breaths. And looking down, coming all the way up. Wide edge of the mat, wide stance, feet forward, hands on hips. Lift the heart, extend the spine. Fold down parallel to the floor. Once you do, put your left hand under the face. Take your right arm up and rotate. Breathe into it. If you wish to, base hand on the floor, reach for the outer edge of that right ankle, and then pull the body back through the middle of the Legs twisting up, rotating up. Exhale, right hand down under the face, left arm up, twist, open arm. Stay there, or the base hand, reach for the outer edge of left ankle. Pull the body back through the legs. And then release, hold the elbows and surrender down through your wide leg forward fold. Those of you doing 3-point headstand from here, head comes down in front, hands back. Shift the weight and lift up, or turn it to the little side balance on the floor with the knees up on the back of your arms, wherever you can bring it to today. Those of you not wanting to weight bear on the head, go into another twist again if you wish to. Working into taking one side up, 3 breaths. Second side for 3 more breaths, or keep working with that headstand wherever you're up to. Once you finish the twist and finished your headstand, hold the elbows again and surrender down through the wide leg forward fold. When everyone's ready, wide arms up to the ceiling, reach up, touch. Hands down behind the back for a clasp. Pull the arms long behind your back. Bring the clasped hands to the right side waist. Tilt your head to that same side and stretch down that opposite side, neck, shoulder, arm. Ribs in, chin in. Inhale, center, arms long. Second side, hands to the opposite waist, head down on that same side. Stretching that opposite side, neck, shoulder, arm. Inhale, the head centers, long arms, pull them back behind you. Open the chest, pull the arms long, look up. Fold down through your legs, wide leg forward fold, gravity pulling those arms long. Coming through as deep as you're comfortable to do. Push down through the feet, come up slowly. Working through those foundations, push down to rise up. Once you do, back to your down dog. Transition the hands to front of mat, step the leg back. Unlock knees, unlock arms. Elongate. And exhale fully, coming through to sit, best way you can. Cross through, swing the legs around, however that works for you. Long legs in front. And once you're there, Shavasana, right leg wide. But then pull the knee out to the right as far as you can. Then take the left arm down inside edge of left leg. Right arm back behind you. And bring the right arm up and over, reaching towards your left leg, ankle, outer edge of foot binding if you can get there. Just find that side stretch opening up. And then right arm, sweep it down. Come all the way up to sit, and once you do, bring your right foot over outside edge of your left leg. Left foot, swing it around, make sure the right buttock comes down, foundations balanced. Left arm wrap, right hand behind, twist and look back. Work shoulder, chest back as much as you're comfortable to do. Exhale fully, squeeze the last breath out. Inhale, face forward, unwind. Then take your right leg long along the mat. Move the left knee up behind you as far back as you can. Right hand down the right leg, left arm back behind you. Open it up and sweep it up over near the ear, stretch it long. And if it's easy, you're binding outside edge of that right foot. Keep breathing into your stretch, lengthening, opening. And exhale, the left arm sweeps down. Coming up, bring that left foot over, outside edge of your right leg. Right leg bended across to the left. Make sure that left buttock comes down. Then right arm wrap, left hand behind, twist. Keep lifting the body tall, twisting on exhale. Last exhale, squeeze the last breath out. Inhale, face forward, unwind, both legs out in front of you long. Give them a shake out, give them a rub down, roll shoulders, maneuver the neck, however that feels for you. And then when you're ready, surrendering back to the mat, roll your back down. Chin tucks, use the core body all the way. Those of you that want to invert shoulder stand, invert the body. Those that prefer a back bend or prefer to do a back bend, bend legs up, lift hips up, arms up or clasped under back or full back bend. Shoulder standing, lifting your legs up, hands support your back. However you feel you wish to finish this morning, your choice. If you've had enough, knees to one side, face the other, do an easy twist. However you feel you wish to finish. If you've had enough altogether, simply hug knees in, rest your body onto the mat, rock side to side. Easy twist legs one way, face the other. If you're inverted in shoulder stand, make sure triceps are working, hands are lifting you, not collapsing. Sides of big toes touching, heels separated. If you're doing back bend, make sure you're not jamming in one area of the spine. If you're twisting, have you got length on the spine before you rotate? If you're resting, surrender completely. Counter poses for wherever you've gone to. If you did a back bend, counter pose with a forward bend or do some core work. If you did shoulder stand, release out into Matsyasana or an easy back bend. Do some counter posing, whatever you need to work with. And when you're ready, resting onto the mat, Shavasana. Releasing any aggravations through the back, readjusting around. Find your still point when you're ready to. When you let go and surrender, what's there for you? Is there balance? Are there differences? Taking a moment to surrender. And then a slow, steady breath in, all the way down through the legs, out through the feet. Surrender completely. Feet drop. And feel the feet drop into the backs of the heels. From the backs of the heels, breathe in, slide awareness up backs of legs to buttocks. Breathe out, soften. Awareness to the tailbone. And breathe in, slide up the spine to the top of the neck. And breathe out, soften. And feel the muscles on each side of the spine soften and spread. The shoulders are heavy, let them drop. The back of the neck is long, tuck the chin. Let the weight of the head release. 'Letting go. Feel the whole body surrender, letting go. If the mind has wandered, can you bring it back to breath? Can you start to gradually lengthen and deepen? As those breaths deepen, start to rub thumbs and fingers, wriggle toes. Turning the palm, rubbing fingers and thumbs, rotating ankles and wrists, full rotations. Opposite direction in your time. And then stretching out 3 times when you're ready. 3 stretches, and after your 3rd stretch, bend your legs up. Roll to your right, give yourself a moment there. Moving slowly to come up and sit when you're ready. If you're falling out through the back, roll the mat up, prop the hips up, whatever you've got to sit on at home. Tuck the chin in, and then we're working through Shiva Linga Mudra this morning. So your left palm you're turning up. Left palm is the feminine energy turned up. Right hand, thumb sticks up in the air, curl the fingers in, and the right hand rests on the left hand. At about navel center, hold. Tuck the chin in, close the eyes, and be still. So Shiva and Paravrati, the masculine and the feminine energies balancing in this mudra. Give yourself a moment, being still. Notice how you feel. Let the breath slow down. Next inhale, let the arms sweep wide. Connect the hands together and bring them to the forehead. As we move through life with thoughtfulness. Touch the hands to the lips as we move through life. We have kind words. Bring the hands to the heart. As we move through life, we have compassion and we have kindness. Namaste. Fold the body, stretch long, surrender forward. Be still or rock it out, however that is for you. When you're ready, simply rolling off and finishing in your time.